Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah Singer, Programme Director of the University of London's Master's Programme in Refugee Protection and Forced Migration Studies. This award-winning MA programme is unique in that it's the first ever postgraduate course on refugees to be offered by distance learning, and this means you can gain a University of London degree from anywhere in the world. We currently have over 200 students based in over 70 countries across the globe. Many of our students are working directly in the refugee and humanitarian field while they study, while others are working in different and related areas and seeking to pursue careers in the refugee, human rights or humanitarian fields. Potential employers for graduates of the programme include international agencies such as the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, the International Committee of the Red Cross and the International Organisation on Migration, governmental bodies and non-governmental organisations. In 2019, the MA in Refugee Protection was awarded the prestigious Roger Mills Prize for Innovation in Distance Learning and Teaching, specifically for our work supporting students from diverse educational backgrounds. The programme is delivered online via distance learning and is part-time, and as such has been designed specifically so that you can study from anywhere in the world while continuing to work. The programme is developed and run by the Refugee Law Initiative at the University of London, the world's leading centre for the study of international refugee law. And the distance learning format means we're able to draw on the Refugee Law Initiative's extensive network of leading specialists in the field who run modules in their areas of expertise, and as such we're able to bring together tutors from all over the globe and provide a level of specialisation which simply wouldn't be possible for an on-campus programme. The wide variety of people studying on the programme means learning is not only through formal programme materials, but also our global community of students and alumni which has developed as part of the programme. In this video, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about how the programme is structured and the format of distance learning, the support available to students and the benefits of being part of the Refugee Law Initiative's global community. So how is the programme structured? Our teaching at the Refugee Law Initiative is grounded in an interdisciplinary approach that combines the perspectives of law, policy and the social sciences. Firstly, you will study two core modules which provide you, regardless of whether you have a legal background or not, with a firm understanding of the fundamentals of international law in relation to the protection of refugees and human rights, and a sound interdisciplinary understanding of the field of forced migration studies and its key debates. This is complemented by a range of optional modules through which you'll have the opportunity to deepen your understanding of specific regions such as Africa and Latin America and Europe, and thematic areas such as internal displacement, statelessness and nationality, and healthcare and displacement. Our innovative elective module, Securing Refugee Protection in Practice, provides the opportunity to develop key practical skills in the humanitarian field, such as fundraising and advocacy. And finally, for the culmination of your studies, you'll complete a research dissertation on a topic of your choice in the refugee and forced migration field, having been provided with research training and with the guidance of an individual dissertation supervisor. And this is really where we see the culmination of the knowledge, analytical skills and the personal engagement of students come together. And we've had some fabulous pieces of research, drawing on the breadth of student experience and connections made as part of the MA programme, which some have gone on to publish in academic journals, our working paper series, or as online blogs and comment pieces. So how does learning work in the online environment? Well, firstly, as mentioned, the part-time and distance learning format means you're able to study from anywhere in the world while you're working, and you're not left alone in doing so. For each module on the programme, you'll be part of a small tutor group led by a specialist module tutor. And during your studies, you'll interact with your module tutors and fellow students via online discussion forums. So not only do you benefit from the expertise of our international network of tutors, but you also get perspectives from students around the world. Our current students are from a wide range of professional backgrounds and are located in countries as diverse as Bangladesh, Australia, Sudan, the Netherlands and Uganda. Many are working directly in the field as they study, as practitioners and legal officers, government officials and humanitarian workers. And you can imagine this makes for a very interesting cohort of students, and we find that our students learn a lot from one another. As well as the forums, there are online activities that you'll complete and receive feedback on throughout each module to help develop your skills and knowledge. And you'll also be provided with comprehensive study guides for each module, scanned readings from a range of textbooks, journals and monographs, plus access to a fully searchable University of London online library with a huge stock of journals and primary source materials. The final assessment for each module will either be a piece of coursework which you submit online, or an examination which can be taken at one of the University of London's many examination centres across the globe. One of the innovations of the MA in Refugee Protection is the level of support we offer to students while studying. In addition to your module tutors, with whom you'll have regular contact while studying each module, we have dedicated student support officers who are there to help guide and provide advice during your time studying on the programme. For the dissertation component, you'll also be allocated an individual dissertation supervisor. We also have a comprehensive range of study skills resources available to all students and provide careers advice and guidance and live question and answer sessions with myself as Programme Director each term. And this is complemented by our online student community platforms, which allow students to connect, share ideas and contribute to debates and develop networks that will persist far beyond their time studying on the programme. Studying on the MA in Refugee Protection not only gives you access to the programme learning materials, but also means you'll be part of the Refugee Law Initiative's global network of researchers and practitioners in the refugee and forced migration field. As part of the Refugee Law Initiative community, you'll have access to the myriad of events, activities, podcasts and research resources. Many of our students have presented their research at our annual conference and other academic events hosted by the Refugee Law Initiative, an amazing opportunity to promote your research and network with senior academics and professionals in the field. And there are also publication opportunities via the Refugee Law Initiative's working paper series and online blog, and dissemination and research activities via our online platforms and newsletter, which reach thousands. The programme has developed a truly global network of students in the forced migration field, which spans over 70 countries and includes those working for international organisations and agencies such as the UN Refugee Agency, UN Development Programme and the Red Cross, government ministries in Europe, North America, Africa and the Middle East, international and local NGOs such as Save the Children, MSF, the Norwegian Refugee Council and other civil society groups. And the knowledge exchange and connections formed through this network have enhanced the research promotion of students and helped to facilitate career development opportunities. So why study a Master's in Refugee Protection? Well, firstly, the refugee phenomenon is one of the most complex, compelling and arguably misunderstood features of the 21st century and is rarely far from the news headlines in all countries across the globe. Undertaking postgraduate study in this area will build your knowledge and skills in a way which will allow you to contribute to informed debate and real action on this sometimes overly politicised and polarising topic. We've seen students use their skills and knowledge developed on the programme to progress their careers. For example, securing senior roles at the UN Refugee Agency, government ministries, or obtaining research positions as researchers in academic institutions. In this programme, you will be placed at the centre of the learning experience through engagement with a range of robust and challenging materials, activities and assessments, and online peer engagement, and academic support as you learn more about one of the most challenging and complex contemporary phenomena today. All this makes for a stimulating and engaging programme and research network, which I hope you'll enjoy.